What's the craziest thing someone has asked you for? I was taking photos with my bridesmaids when my husband's coworker Zoe walked up and asked, "Why, where's your dress from?" I told her my mom had it custom made as a surprise. She nodded thoughtfully, then casually asked, "So, what are you doing with it after today?" I was confused. "Keeping it, obviously. It's my wedding dress." Zoe laughed like I'd said something ridiculous. "But you'll never wear it again. I'm getting married in 2 weeks and my dress fell through. Can I have yours?" I thought she was joking until she grabbed my arm and said, "Seriously, I'll pay you for it. Just take it off and I'll change into it for pictures." My maid of honor stepped in. "Zoe, what is wrong with you?" But Zoe kept going. "It's wasteful to keep a dress you'll never use. I need it more than she does now." Zoe then told me her original dress was ruined in a flood and she'd already spent her entire budget. She said her wedding was at the same venue next weekend and everyone would recognize if she wore something cheap. I felt bad, but explained this dress was irreplaceable since my mom had passed away last year. Zoe's face lit up. "Even better. Your mom would want her dress to be used for another happy occasion." I was speechless. She started offering me money, going from $200 to $500 to $1,000. When I kept refusing, she said she'd rent it just for her ceremony and return it the same day. My bridesmaids formed a protective circle around me, but Zoe pushed through them. She actually started tugging at my dress sleeve, trying to feel the fabric and examine the beadwork. "I'm the exact same size. Look, it would fit me perfectly." She began comparing our body measurements out loud. My photographer stopped shooting because Zoe kept getting in every frame. She told everyone within earshot that I was being unreasonable and selfish. Zoe claimed she'd already told all her wedding guests about wearing the most beautiful dress ever. She said her future mother-in-law would be devastated if Zoe didn't look perfect. My new husband appeared and firmly told her to back off. Zoe immediately switched tactics and started sobbing dramatically. "Nobody understands. My wedding is ruined without a dress. I'll be humiliated." She grabbed my husband's arm and begged him to convince me to share the dress. When he refused, she accused him of being controlling and not letting me make my own decisions. Zoe then announced she was going to ask my mom's spirit for permission. She actually closed her eyes and started talking to the air like she was having a seance. "Your mom says it's okay. She wants me to have the dress." My elderly aunt walked over and told Zoe she was being inappropriate. Zoe got mad at my aunt, saying old people don't understand modern wedding emergencies. She started listing all the reasons why she deserved the dress more than I did. According to Zoe, her wedding was more important because she was marrying her soulmate. She claimed my marriage wouldn't last anyway since we'd only dated 2 years. Zoe said she'd take better care of the dress because she appreciated vintage clothing. My wedding coordinator tried to distract Zoe with champagne, but she swatted it away. She demanded to speak to whoever was in charge of making wedding decisions. When my dad approached, Zoe immediately started her sob story over again. She told him that real fathers would want their daughters to help other women in need. My dad calmly explained that Zoe needed to leave immediately. Zoe refused and said she wasn't going anywhere without that dress. She threatened to call the police and report me for emotional abuse. Security finally arrived after my coordinator called them. She told them I was stealing her dress and demanded they arrest me. The guards looked confused until my husband explained the situation. Zoe kept insisting the dress was rightfully hers because she needed it more. Security escorted her out while she yelled, "I hope your marriage fails since you're so selfish."